This is the Black Empowerment series. I figure what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna do like a 50-part series to try to get this thing resurrected. I feel like I want to do something positive. Well, just to let you know who I am, my name is Christopher Booker, and I have a degree in political science. Well, I'm like 10 credits away, and I'm actually rededicating myself and refocusing everything. I have a lot of job offers. They offer me 60, 70,000, and I'm used to having money and stuff like that. So money is not an issue. I just rededicated myself to this I Can Read program, and it's down here in Southern Illinois. And the problem that we having is not a lot of African American males are going into programs like this and reading to the little kids, spending time with them. They don't have no role models. The mother is at the club, daddy is in jail. So the streets raising these kids, or the church is partially raising these kids, and that's the problem that we facing. Don't nobody want to rededicate themselves to the real cause, to the real, um, to the real deal, and bring us back. 6 out of 10 black dudes is in prison right now. Out of the other four, uh, two of those are fucking around, chasing women, riding on rims, and trying to shit on people, and still doing other shit, begging to go to jail. The other two is guys like me, the drop in the bucket. I call them the drop in the bucket. The guys, no felonies, no diseases, no credit cards, no babies, and maybe in college, maybe not in college, but trying to do the right thing. But that two cannot pull the weight. Well, that two can pull the weight. That's why I'm here, to pull my weight and let you guys know what I'm gonna be doing. This is my Black Empowerment series. Comment in, let me know what you guys think I should talk about. But this is the direction that I'm going for at least my next 50 videos. And yeah, I've been into this stuff. I was a part of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters down in Virginia, where I had a young man. His name was Matthew. He was a troubled young man, and I would come up to his school and talk to him, give him a word of the day, play a little basketball, continue to talk to him, continue to try to build him up in the name of God. Um, that's what it is. We got to get back into the church. We got to resurrect a lot of stuff. It's got to be some transparency in the church. Somehow if there's some transparency, if everybody see the money is going in the right place, there won't be any issues. But it's a big problem if everybody gets a chance to look at the books and count all the money up and see where the money is going. That's a big problem. That shouldn't be a problem. Um, yeah, we got to refocus ourselves if we trying to save this generation and the next generation. If you're trying to save yourself, you're going to have to recharge your batteries and get refocused and get away from a lot of the BS that you're around, because the stuff that you're around is not healthy for you at all. A lot of people just spend time doing stuff that don't have nothing to do with nothing, and not really trying to build themselves up and get focused on the right thing. Um, this I Can Read program is July 11, 2012 at 10 a.m. As well, they got something else going on before that. June 26th in the Morris Library, it's going to be like a achievement awards for these young African American kids in the community, the smartest kids or what have you. They're gonna be getting some awards, but 9 times out of 10, ain't no black people gonna show up. You have better stuff to do with your time, like sitting on the couch, or painting your toenails, or doing your hair, or for the black dudes, snatching people chains, smoking weed, and all of this stuff. You got better stuff to do with your time, so I'm sure you're not gonna be there. Um, We need volunteers willing to work one-on-one, not just with this I Can Read program. We need volunteers worldwide willing to work one-on-one. Each one teach one. What have you done in the community? A lot of people say that people get college degrees and they don't come back to their community. Look, it's hard to come back to the community. I can't just physically show up back in the ghetto and say, look, I'm the big time political science dude. I know y'all ain't seen me in 6 years. Now I'm back trying to help out. That's not gonna fly too well, because the guys on my block, we've been going to war with these niggas on the next block. And one of ours got killed, and we had to kill a couple of theirs, and they killed a couple of ours. Where was you at, brother, when we went to war with these dudes? So a lot of people say people don't come back. It's not that easy just to just come back. But what I can do is I can get into programs like this. I can send some money back into my community, start some health clinics, some places that make sense to get these kids off the street. Um, so this one right here is just focus on the youth. If we can start with the pupils, then we can move to the next level, the next phase, the next direction, move to the next cause. But if we don't start with the foundation of everything, with the kids, nothing's gonna be right. Cause you're gonna lose all that, and you're just gonna start with the adolescents and the teenagers and try to tell the teenagers what they need to do when you won't have to tell the teenagers what they need to do. If you started with them young, they already know what they need to do and they'll be focused on college. That's another thing. These white kids, they own these college campuses every day. Every time I'm walking around my college campus, every time I ever been walking around, it's been a Soul Train line, little white kids walking around, touching stuff, climbing on stuff, asking questions, walking through the buildings, XYZ. But you never see a group of 45, 60, 100 black kids under the age of 5, or 5 to 8, or 8 to 12. You never see that on a college campus. You will never see that. And that's a problem that we facing too. Don't be scared to take your kids to a college campus. Even though you think they can't comprehend what's going on, they can comprehend what's going on. You know, somebody took me to a college campus when I was 6 years old. Maybe I'd be really focused. Maybe I wouldn't have came to college so immature and trying to gang bang and offset everything and go against the grain and holler and scream and all of that stuff. I would have been more focused and more driven, and I would have been where I'm trying to get. I would have been that by now. But I didn't have that. So stop taking these kids down to the ice cream shop and all of that. Take these kids to some college campuses, some public libraries, some substantial stuff. Y'all got to get off y'all ass. The mothers and the fathers. Y'all have to get off y'all ass and stop doing this negative shit where y'all feel like y'all do not want y'all kids to surpass y'all's education level. You don't want to see your kids do shit. You want to boss them around and keep them down. You keeping your kids down. You're not building your kids up. You should want your kids to do better than what you did. That's what my plan is. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids. Look, Rob, I have a degree in political science. I may have a master's public policy, master's public administration. I may take this thing to law school. I may go get an MBA. And I'm gonna sit down with my son and say, look, brother, this is what I got. You have to go beyond. It's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna be there with you every step of the way. I'm gonna be there with you personally. I will be there with you personally every step of the way. I don't want to go through this school stuff again because it was so tough, but I'm gonna be there with you, and we gonna get you where you need to be. But not parents these days. Parents these days don't want to see their kids do nothing but fail. They tell the kids, look, don't fail, don't go to jail, don't do this, don't do that. When the kid's doing something positive, is no doggy treats. You know, give your kid a dog treat. Not literally, but, you know, pat the kids on the back, tell them they're doing good, and try to keep them moving forward. But every time your daughter get a college degree, just because you ain't got one, you kind of got some kind of resentment or some kind of goofy shit. When you should want your kids to do better. My mom liked that towards my sister. I went through college, put myself through high school, through college. I self-published a book a couple years ago. I'm working on my second book right now. My mom still told me that she don't have nothing to be proud of as far as my life is concerned, X, Y, Z. But I can live with that because I know the Bible told me that everybody gonna turn their back on me. And it's gonna be 100 times worse. You seen what happened to Jesus when he went through those 6 trials? It's gonna be 100 times worse on me. So I'm already prepared for that. Nothing you say will have me faltering. Nothing you say to do. You can't do nothing to me that Chicago, Illinois ain't already done. Nothing. And this is what I want to do. Tell y'all about that. That's what I want to do. So I will see y'all on the next one. The next one we probably moving from these kids and we moving up to adolescence. all the way up, and I'm just trying to empower y'all so y'all can see that this stuff can be done. Get in contact with me if you have any questions. And I look forward, my summer is really light. I got a few more classes this fall, so my summer is, I'm just shooting videos this summer so I can really come up. I feel like this is what I have to do. I have to give a little bit back before I just take off and make all the money. So in programs, like I said, when I can read come up, when I'm not really doing nothing this summer, when I'm probably going to be doing nothing on June 26th and nothing on July 11th, why can't I go do this stuff? You know, what's the big deal? Why can't I go do this stuff and physically be there? Why can't I be there right now? Just in case some young dude comes in and wants to talk or something like that, or somebody want to drop their kids off at the I Can Read program, even though we off hours. Why can't we be on hours right now instead of letting these kids run around for the whole summer and do nothing? But that's what I'm dedicating myself to. I'm not going to tell you to do nothing, and I'm not going to do it. I'll probably have some video from this I Can Read program and loop it all up, but I'm not going to tell y'all to try to get out into the community and get your hands vested in a situation when I haven't done anything. This is what I'm looking forward to do. Right now I'm getting my lesson plan. Even if I talk to these kids for 5 minutes, I want to structure that 5 minutes in a way that once they hear this 5 minutes, it's going to change their life. I can't save all these kids, but if I can get in one of their ears and tell them like this, and I can get him straightened out in 20 years, he's standing up here like this, trying to move another brother on, that's what it's for. Love y'all. Christopher Booker.